Hello everyone and welcome back to the Block Waffle blah blah blah. Let's try that again. Block Farmers server. And I hope everyone's having a marvelous day. This is our Christmas special. As you see, roses are pumping into my backside, which sounds completely wrong, but they're doing it. And I am getting tons of roses. I got more, yeah, see, there we go. That's the roses. So I just built this machine, very simple machine, to get us some roses because I have a big plan for this episode. Let's go ahead and stop this machine because it is making way too many roses and a lot of noise. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's it just amazes me how fast this thing is. Alright, let's go ahead and put one of these roses back over here at Livodaz's place. As you can see, I don't know if this was here in the last episode, but he's been doing a lot of stylizing to his place. It's looking real nice. Don't quite know what these things are here on the side, because you can't get to them from the inside. I don't know, maybe it's the supplies, I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to plop these on here. This is where I got them. So yeah, we have tons of roses now, a lot more than I was expecting to get in the matter of an intro. So yeah, we're good on roses. We're good on dyes. Alright, so today we have a lot planned. Mostly collecting stuff and then getting everything started and prepared for the Block Farmers presents for the Christmas. So as I'm pretty sure you already know, this is a Christmas special, and here is our awesome Nether portal that design that Brick Waffle made. Apparently, this design got him the most views on his channel, which I did not know that. So you learn something every day. He has 14,000 views on that video alone, so that's really cool. Originally it wasn't linked to a specific portal, so whenever you come back, you would appear over there near Sonoda Block's house, but I went ahead and took the liberty of matching it up with a portal inside the Nether. So you come out, and let's go back in, and boom. Alright, so we are back, and it works just fine, so that's great. We can start doing things in the Nether a lot more efficiently now. So let's see. Okay, so I have a great announcement. I have finally started building my house, which is something that I'm extremely excited about. I'm going to go show you that right now. And if you couldn't tell, Mojang did its fancy Christmassy overlap thing of all the textures for the the presents. The chests are now presents. I'm kind of stumbling around today. I'm trying to hurry to get this done. So I know in the last episode I said I was set on doing like an ice floor kind of thing for my house. Well, apparently I lied because I decided not to go with it. I figured it'd be a little too complicated and a little too annoying to keep up with all the light levels had to be at a certain level in order for the ice not to melt. And I wanted something aesthetically pleasing to view on the outside too. And so far I'm still working on the aesthetically pleasing part from the outside, but it's coming along really good. So let's go over here, jump over there, okay. So here we are. Here is my abode. It's turning out really well. As you see, it kind of spews partly out of this little mini mountain here, and that started to look really good. I'm kind of having multiple areas where it kind of like burst out, which is gonna look really nice. So it's basically gonna be a semi-modern, semi-underground cave house. I'm using iron doors so that I don't disrupt the village reading over here. And as you can see, it's working really nice. It got the multiple layer up here. I used the glass panes as railing up here. Got a bed right here. I know it's not the most prettiest, but if I would have filled this in and then just had like this like little on the floor kind of bed, it wouldn't work. Whenever I die, it tells me that my bed has been obstructed. So it's working really good. As you see, we're real close to the edge of some of the areas of the mountain/hill. So it's gonna kind of burst out every now and then, which is gonna be interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to leave the walls of this. Some people like to leave the walls for like underground caves, like stone, but that's just not me. And this is one of my favorite rooms so far. I worked a lot on this. I think it turned out really well. I found an underground little pond, so I decided I would turn it into like a little nature area. There's a hanging over tree that I made, which I think I did pretty good on. I put some vines in there. It's starting to grow. It looks really good. Put some lily pads. This is where it's the little glass viewing. Just even that modern look. I put in some grass in the bottom to let it spread, and I think it turned out really nice. Got some areas popping out up here from the floor, from the roof. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that just yet. And I'm branching out over here. And here soon I'm going to start the mine. That should probably be one of my first priorities because I am lacking on resources when it comes to like minerals like iron and diamonds. I hope Sonoda Block gets our iron tightened up soon because the whole server could really use it. And I already have an idea of my mind. I'm going to do a water drop at first, and then do an elevator to get back up once we get the necessary iron to do it. And I already know the elevator design I'm going to use, which I will post that link to that design in a video at a future date. Okay, so let's see. So here's some of the stuff that we're gathering right now to go ahead and get to work with everything. I am apparently terrible at walking through my own door. As you see, we are gathering a lot of wool, because this is what I plan to do. And for any of the block farmers that are listening, you can either A, skip this part of the video if you want it to be a complete surprise, or B, it's still going to be a surprise because you're not going to exactly know what you're going to get. So we're going to go ahead and gather some more wool here, because we're going to need it for the design. Fine, don't give me your wool. They didn't want your wool anyway. Give me your wool. At first, I was just going to dye them all red, but then I decided just to go ahead and build a small little flower farm, and that works fairly well, actually. So we're going to need a few stacks of red wool and a few stacks of green wool. Not as much green wool, but definitely need a lot of this red wool. So we're going to go ahead and just first put all this in here. Alright guys, sorry about the cut in the video. I did not realize that my fan was on the background. I mean, I did, but it wasn't clicking in my head. So I'm sorry about the intro and all the way up to this point. I know that there was like a background noise, and I'm extremely sorry about that. So let's go ahead and continue. I was just gonna like re-record that whole intro part and everything, but I don't want to waste resources and give me more resources that I really want right now. So we're kind of waiting for the sun to go down so we can go ahead and get all this processed. Coming along pretty good. It probably takes about 2 stacks for each of the presents. So here's how it's gonna work. And for any block farmers listening, like I said, you could skip this if you wanted to, but it really doesn't matter either way. On Christmas Day, I will be laying out a chest near the Christmas tree, which is at no surprise. Everyone's doing it right now. But in mine, you're only gonna find one item, one very lonely item. And it's going to be a written book from me, where I will either tell you a riddle, or tell you directions, or more or less give you coordinates to a specific location where you have to go find these presents. They're going to be wrapped, and inside the presents, you're going to find your present. You will find one very special present, and then a chest. The chest is going to have a few little goodies in it, along with another less lonely written book, which is going to give you a heartfelt message from me, my best Christmas wishes, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm still gathering the wool, so whenever I gather the wool, I'm going to go find the first location, and then I will be back to show you what exactly I am building when it comes to presents. And you'll see what I mean momentarily in just a second. Hey guys, I'm back for one moment. Real quickly, I wanted to show you how the auto smelter works. As you see, there is coal or charcoal in all of these, and you got 2 chests up here, 2 cook and apparently coal only. It appears that he has changed it to. It might have been backing up, so he might have switched it to coal only. It might have been acting weird because of the fact that we were using charcoal as well at first, so which is fine. What about he's select things? Just apparently we got some other stuff cooking. At least we did. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these all in here. This is gonna make our green dye, and that's I believe a trout chest, so it's not gonna filter until we start doing it. And as you see here in just a moment, they're all gonna crank on and start working. All right, there you go. See, as you see, they're all in sync, and it's a beautiful machine. He might have had to do that because I know one of these right here were acting up in the very front, so I'm guessing he was just messing with it and fixed everything. So that's good. Either that or that could have been there the whole time, and I didn't realize that it said coal. I thought it said fuel. I don't know. Nonetheless, as you see here in a moment, we're gonna start seeing them pour in there at an extremely fast rate, and we will have all those stacks done in just a moment. So I just wanted to show you that real quick, just to kind of show you how this thing works and how great it works. And we're gonna go continue gathering resources. Hey guys, I'm back for just a moment. You see what I see? There's a few pink sheep in here. That's actually a pretty low chance to happen. I think it's fairly low. I don't know. I think the chances of a pink sheep, and I have a few of them, is like, I think it's actually a little bit higher, a little bit lower than a spider jockey spawning. So that's pretty interesting. I just thought I'd share that with you. Alright guys, we are at the first location, and look at this. Whenever I break these kind of foliage, it kind of blinks with the flower. See that? I don't know. Alright, so we have everything we should need, so let's go ahead and start creating the present. So what we're going to do, we're just going to place down 5 blocks by 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to make them bigger, but this should be fine. There. Appears the sun's going down, so we're going to be in this. We're going to be a little bit dark for a little bit. Go ahead and floor this. We're going to go up by 5 as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to fill these in. And I don't know if you could already tell what I'm making, but I'm making literally a present. Ah, crap. Let's go ahead and get some lighting here, just to help out with visual. And like I said, with some of these, I might put a riddle on the initial book, but on some of them I won't. I'll just give kind of vague instruction. Mostly because I'm terrible at coming up with riddles, but I know that there's a few in mind that I have. So let's go ahead and fill this in. And what we're going to do is be counterproductive and first take out this tree. And then we're going to take out the middle of each section. Can't remember if there is a... whatever. They'll just knock them out. Let's go ahead and place in these right here for now. Okay. It's a nice bright block. So what I'm doing right now is I am making basically the bow or the wrapping, you know, when presents and then you put the bow around it. That's essentially what I'm making. He's trying to make. I made it in creative and it looks pretty good. For anyone that was wondering, the snow does look different even though I'm using the Faithful package because I'm using an overlay that I've made because I like the way that the snow looks better, a little more smooth with the less of the lines. And now what we're gonna do is we're also gonna do the little cross strips. I could have just planned this out ahead of time, and I think I will the next one. The next one's just to avoid making the entire block red and then putting back with the green. Okay, this should be the last one for that, and then we'll make the somewhat bow on the top. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and go in here for a minute. Okay, cool. Weird little block. Now let's go up here. And then we are basically just gonna do this. And that's all. That's all we're gonna do. It's a neat little present, not too fancy, but it'll work. Does its job, and I think it's something appealing to look at. You know, when you're off in the distance, and try not to give any visuals away of what it looks like, at least where the location is. But you know, when you appear, you're like, oh wow, there's a little present, and it's all for me. So it looks really good. I guess I should technically wrap this bottom part too with the green layers. because it'd be going all the way around. And when they come inside, they'll see right here, and their present will be located right there. There'll be a chest right here, and some other goodies in here waiting for them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be really nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and record one of these filled up with the present, and then I'll be posting that video. It'll be part of another video that I'll be posting after the holidays, so that you can see what they would have saw. I don't know if I'm gonna record every single individual present, but I might just record one or maybe even two. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all that set up, and then we'll be back whenever I've completed all 6 presents, because that's the numbers of members other than me and my girl that are on the server. Because we got Brick Waffle, his wife, Sonata Block, Sanatoya, Torcata, and Livodaz. So that's 6 people that I will be making 6 of these for. We're gonna need more wool, obviously. Looks like we're doing pretty good though. It takes a little under 2 stacks of red wool and a little under a stack of green to do each of these, so we should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back and get the presents, and then we'll be filling all these up, and it's gonna look good. So I'll be back momentarily once I get all that done, and we'll see you then.
Hey everyone, so it is Christmas morning. I just woke up, opened up all my presents. So far it's been a great day. So we have our presents in Minecraft to open, and we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick, so that I can get back to the festivities. Unfortunately, a little bit of bad news. The Iron Titan, for some reason, seems to be a bust. We've rebuilt it twice, and it's just not working. I'm gonna try to ask a few experts. I don't know, try to get a hold of somebody, see if we can't figure out what's wrong with that thing. I have a suspicion either A, it's because we're on a Realm server, or B, 1.8.1 might have changed something. I've seen a few people complaining about the same issues that we're having. Actually, not a few people, a lot of people. A lot of the more recent comments about it are a little bit more negative. They can't get it to work. So, anyway, on to the more positive news. We're going to go ahead and open up some presents here. Let's see. Let's open up the first one from, I think we only have 2 presents under here, but the first one's from Livodaz. Let's see what he has. Nice. We always need diamonds. And a good Silk Touch pick. Nice. Nice. I wish I could have more than just 3 enchantments on it. I would attach it to this thing, like a god pick. Golden apple. What is this? Night vision. Awesome. That'll be good if we do any underwater activities. And a block of iron, because we definitely need iron. So thanks, Livodaz. We appreciate that a lot. Let's see. I think we have one from Brick Waffle over here. There we go. Let's see what Brick had to give us. And a chest. We don't have that either. A map number 8. Huh. Wonder what that is. A lead and a name tag. Thank you, Brick Waffle. We especially appreciate it. So yeah, as you can see, I give everybody a chest with their name on it. And inside you'll find a book that tells them directions to their presents. And I'm going to take a screenshot, hopefully before they destroy them, of each individual present, or at least its location. But everyone got a name tag, a horse armor, a saddle, and 2 golden carrots, along with, as you can guess, their own horse. So we're going to go ahead and check that out at some point. I'm sure I've already recorded a clip for that, so. But I hope everyone has an amazing holiday. This stuff is really going to come in handy to us. I'm actually kind of curious what this is. Where is this? This must be of our spawn. I wonder if this is like a live update. I wonder what this is. It's kind of, looks like there's another arrow. But it might just not be updated from whenever, she got off. Number 8, he might have copied this from something else, but this is obviously our spawn. I don't know how much it updates, but if it updates live or if after you get it done, that's just it. I think this is just a ghost image of where Sequoia was, because this is where Sakala, don't know how to pronounce her name, This is where her base is right now. Alright guys, hope everyone has a great holiday.